Well, hello, darling, my dear friend. I can see you, you know. Not in a strange peeking through your window way, but in that way one soul recognizes another. You're searching for something, aren't you? A key, a magic phrase, the exact words that will finally times open the doors that seem so stubbornly locked to you. The door to that dream job, the door to a deeper connection, the door to respect, to abundance, to a life that feels a little less like a struggle and a lot more like a dance. And you've tried so many things. You've rehearsed speeches in the shower. You've crafted the perfect email in your head. You've psyched yourself up in the car mirror, only to have the moment arrive and nothing. The words stick in your throat. Or worse, they come out all wrong and the door remains closed, maybe even with a new extra sturdy deadbolt. It's frustrating, isn't it? It makes you want to just give up and accept that some doors are just for other people. Well, my dear, I am here to tell you that is absolute nonsense. The key is not outside of you. It never was. It's in your pocket, and you've been sitting on it this whole time. And today, we are going to polish it up until it shines. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another video with another secret? How long is this one? An hour? 2? I don't have time to listen to someone ramble on while my life remains. Well, rambling on times in the same old way. Fear not. We don't deal in long, dreary lectures here. We deal in lightning bolts of truth. We pack the power of a 3-hour sermon into a few precious minutes because your time is a gift, and I will not waste it with fluff and filler. Think of me as your friendly neighborhood mystic, popping over for a cup of tea to give you the cosmic cheat codes, not a university professor demanding you write a thesis. We get straight to the heart of the matter, because your freedom is waiting, and it's impatient. So, stay right there. This is not what you expect. Your core challenge, the reason those doors won't budge, is not a failure of vocabulary. It's not that you don't know the right industry jargon or the perfect persuasive technique you read in some book. It's a failure of frequency. You see, the world is like a grand cosmic radio station, and every single one of us is broadcasting a signal every second of every day. This signal isn't made of words you speak aloud. It's made of the words you speak to yourself. The silent, constant chatter in the privacy of your own mind. That is your true broadcast. That is the signal the world answers. If your inner broadcast is a tedious, static-filled drama station, I never get what I want. Why is this always so hard for me? They'll probably say no. I'm not good enough for that. Then the world, that obedient radio, simply tunes into that frequency and gives you more reasons to say, "See, I told you so." It's not punishing you, it's agreeing with you. You are the scriptwriter, director, and lead actor of your life, and if you keep writing these terribly boring tragedies, don't be surprised when you find yourself on a stage full of tragedy. You're trying to yell at the locked door, but the door is deaf to your shouts. It only responds to the song your heart is humming. It's like trying to open a high-security bank vault with a squeaky toy. It's the wrong tool for the job. So, what are the exact words that open every door instantly? They are not words you say times to times the door. They are the words you say to yourself, times before times you ever approach the door. They are the words that change your broadcast from a signal of lack to a signal of fulfillment. The door doesn't stand a chance. It must swing open. It is a law of nature, as certain as gravity. It's the law of divine correspondence. As within, so without. It is the oldest truth in the book, and we've just forgotten how to read. This is not a complicated 12-step process that requires a spreadsheet and a full-time assistant. It is beautifully, elegantly simple. It requires only your attention and a willingness to feel a little silly at first. Because let's be honest, talking to yourself with intention feels ridiculous until you get your first $1 million check or the love of your life walks in. Then it feels like the most brilliant thing you've ever done. Are you ready? Good. First, you must become the watchman at the gate of your own thoughts. For one day, just one, I want you to simply listen. Don't judge, don't try to change anything yet. Just become aware of that background music in your mind. Be a spy on yourself. What is the soundtrack of your day? Is it a heroic epic or a mournful dirge? You'll be shocked, truly shocked at the things you're unconsciously repeating. It's like you've hired a grumpy old man to be your personal narrator. You're mumbling, "It's going to be a long day," and then you wonder why the day drags on forever. You're whispering, "I'm terrible with names," and then you're shocked when you immediately forget the next person's name. You sigh and say, "Money just flies out of my wallet," and then you're baffled by an unexpected car repair bill. Catch yourself in the act. This is the most important step. You can't change a station you don't know you're listening to. Second, when you catch that old, dreary broadcast, you must change the station immediately. Not with force and fury, but with a gentle, firm, and utterly final refusal. You do this by speaking your new word, your word of power. Now, let's be clear. This is not about standing in front of a mirror and affirming something you don't believe yet. That feels like a lie. And your subconscious, that stubborn mule, will just dig its heels in deeper. This is about choosing a times possibility. It's about stating a divine truth that exists times beyond times your current, limited circumstances. It's overriding the temporary with the eternal. You feel fear bubbling up before a presentation, but you say, "I am a perfect channel for clear and confident communication. The right ideas flow to me and through me." You see a problem at work, but you say, "There is a perfect, ingenious solution to this situation, and it is now revealed to me in a wonderful way." You're about to walk into a difficult meeting, and instead of muttering, "This is going to be a disaster," you declare, "This is a divine activity, and it is now accomplished for the highest good of all concerned." Say it as if it is a decree. Because at Island, you are not stating a fact. You are commanding a fact into existence. You are not describing your reality. You are prescribing it. Third, and this is the fun part, you must lean into the theater of it all. You must act as if. If your new word is, "I am a magnet for joyful and prosperous opportunities," then you must dress like it. You must walk like it. You must speak to people like someone for whom doors are always opening. You must check your bank account with an attitude of expectation, not dread. You don't do this to trick the world. You do this to trick your own subconscious mind into accepting the new broadcast as the time's real-time signal. Your body must believe the words before your mind will. Smile, even if you don't feel like it. Stand tall. Throw your shoulders back. Your posture is a physical affirmation. This is where the magic truly happens, in the space between the old thought and the new action. This is you, living your way into a new way of thinking, rather than thinking your way into a new way of living. Now, I can hear the protests. They're quite loud. But what about my specific problem? This is all well and good for general vibes, but what do I actually say to my boss to ask for a raise? What are the exact words I use to ask that person on a date? I need the script. My dear, the exact words you speak aloud are the least important part of the equation. They are the final, simple turn of the knob. When your inner broadcast is strong and clear, "I am valued and compensated richly and joyfully for my work," or "I am worthy of love and captivating company, and I attract it with ease." The exact words you use in the conversation will be given times to you. They will flow. They will be perfect for that moment. You will be inspired. The door will already be unlocked. You will simply have to give it a gentle push. The words that open doors are not spoken from your lips to another's ears. They are spoken from your spirit to the universe. And the universe is an obliging listener. It has to be. It's the law. So, here is your call to action. I do not want you to wait. I want you to try this in the next hour. Before you even finish this video, I want you to think of one small door that has been stuck. It doesn't have to be a cathedral door. A cupboard door will do nicely to start. Maybe it's just sending an email you've been avoiding, or making a phone call you've been dreading, or even just deciding to finally organize that junk drawer that mocks you every time you open it. Now, close your eyes for just 5 seconds, just 5, and change your broadcast. Tune the dial. Instead of, "This is going to be awkward," or "They'll probably ignore it," or "This is going to be a tedious nightmare," Your new word is, "This message is received with joy and enthusiasm." Or, "This call unfolds with perfect ease and harmony." Or, "This drawer is now organized in a beautiful and functional way, and it brings me a sense of peace." Feel the truth of it. Feel the relief times of it. Decree it. Then, go and do the thing. Send the email. Make the call. Open the drawer. Do it not from a place of begging or anxiety, but from a place of knowing, from the place of someone for whom things work out. Then, watch what happens. The result might shock you. The email might get an instant, positive reply. The call might be pleasant and productive. Organizing the drawer might feel satisfying and empower you to tackle something else. This is the law in action. This is you, using your word. This is not a one-time trick. This is a new way of living. It is practicing the art of divine assertion. The world is your garden, and your word is the seed. You would not plant a seed of thistle and expect to grow a rose. You would not plant a seed of lack and expect a harvest of abundance. So stop planting those seeds. Plant seeds of victory, of love, of perfect expression. Water them with your faith and watch them grow. Your life is waiting for you to command it into greatness. So go on, change your frequency, speak your word, and watch as every locked door in your life suddenly, miraculously, finds its hinge. And if you found a single door creak open today because of this, I want you to tell me about it in the comments below. I want to hear your victories. Your success becomes a beacon for others who are still fumbling for the key in the dark. Share the light. And if you want to keep these lightning bolts of truth coming, if you want to join a community that speaks the language of open doors, make sure you subscribe. Together, we will command a life of open doors and endless possibilities. Now, go in peace and go in power. Your word is your wand. Use it.